Michael Bierut is one of the best-known designers in America. You probably interact with the design from Michael and his team every day, like the Verizon V checkmark or the logo types for Yahoo and Slack. But before all that, in 1984, Michael Bierut was starting his career as a graphic designer. He was 26 years old and working at the firm founded by legendary designer Massimo Vignelli. One day, Michael was handed an assignment that seemed pretty straightforward. The International Design Center of New York had two events coming up, and they wanted Michael to create the invitations. One was going to be an exhibition of what they thought of them, say as avant-garde furniture, dramatic-shaped chairs. They could have, like, slender little feet that would terminate in bright-colored teal balls. You know, if you can picture that? I don't know. Then the other thing was a lecture by some scientists from NASA, from the, space program, who were experts on designing interiors and things for people to use in outer space. Michael started brainstorming concepts for the two invitations, but the client made a change that threw Michael for a loop. It turns out the design center didn't have enough money to pay for separate invitations, and so the invitations had to be combined. Now, Michael had to figure out a way to advertise two very different events on the same sheet of paper. This decision did not sit well with the young Michael Bierut. And I remember being, really, not just chagrined, but actually kind of angry about this. Michael Bierut had a big challenge on his hands, advertising a furniture show and a lecture about designing for outer space on the same invitation. He thought hard about it until inspiration struck. He would make the invitation reversible. I just, drew on a piece of paper a little drawing that, if you looked at it one way, it looked like a funny little coffee table with those little legs, with balls on the end of them sticking out at an angle at the base. And at the very top was a vase of flowers with a little flower arrangement bursting out of it. But if you turned it upside down, the legs became antennas, and the vase and flowers became the exhaust and the engine that looked like it was taking off. So it looked like a coffee table with a vase of flowers if you looked at it one way. If you turned it upside down, it looked like a rocket ship taking off the other way. Michael wrote the event details for the furniture show at one end of the page, and the details for the NASA show upside down at the bottom of the page. It was truly an elegant way to solve the problem. Even now, Michael Bierut still loves talking about this invitation because it was a breakthrough for him. It was the beginning of a long line of clever, innovative designs he's created over a 4-decade career. In 2025, Michael announced he was stepping away from his role as a partner at the design firm Pentagram, and now he's entering what he calls his semi-retirement. We've had Michael on the show before, back in 2017, to discuss logos. And on the occasion of his semi-retirement, we invited him back to talk about his career, his design philosophy, and some of the most interesting trends in graphic design.